And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Demon. And it's Clowney in at the 4. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Harper in at point guard. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Demon. The 7-footer falls. Demon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Pass to Barnes. Now Vassell. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 7.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Now Thomas. There's the pick. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. Thomas outside. And Simmons with the rebound. And they double up Simmons. Sohan with the ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. And during the 24-25 season, RJ, it fell into place for Jeremy Sohan.
Yes, the total production was the same, but the efficiency was night and day. He is much smarter and reliable on offense now.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Wilson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Williams in for Porter. And both free throws good for Thomas. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Pass to Thomas. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And Simmons slams it in.
Defensively, you know Simmons is probably going to drive it, but it's still tough to stop.
Here's Clowney. He's covered by Cornette. From deep, Thomas. The rebound by the Spurs. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Vassell. Simmons, a screen on Thomas. Vassell against Thomas. The 3 from Simmons. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here is Thomas. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got 15 points in just the second half.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's Cornette. 10 points for him. Here's Vassell. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Thomas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. Last season's performance for him, he averaged about 5 points a game last year. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Stephon Castle's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Simmons. Nets leading by 6. Porter with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Now, man. 7 points in the game. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama with it. He's got 15. Spurs working the ball around now. Barnes outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mann. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Over Porter. Johnson with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Harper for the tie. The shot, no good. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Sohan is out there with Luke Cornette, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Screen by Simmons. Sohan. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Simmons against Wilson. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Now Castle inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Cornette. Castle on the wing. Puts it up. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Castle. Defended by Mann. From deep, Johnson nailed from three-point land.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
There's Porter with the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He had Simmons atop the key. Back to Johnson. Castle with it. Down low. And Cornette gets it to go.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Nets leading by 3. Mann passes to Wilson. Now here's Porter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. Yes, to Castle. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Wilson the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Castle with it. Now, Sohan. No good on the 3. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Cornette. Here's Mann. Pass to Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. And so Simmons will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Castle. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Poked away. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Demon. Wembanyama knocks it away.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Spurs trail by 3. Simmons passes to Vassell. Wembanyama against Claxton. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now Claxton, and Thomas has it in the corner. Claxton, a screen on Harper. Thomas, good.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. To the inside, Vassell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Demon. Off target from three-point range.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside, Simmons. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 9 points now in just the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Fires the 3. Outside for Thomas. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harper's shot's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Clowney. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Barnes outside. Out left to the wing. Claxton against Wembanyama. The rebound by Demon. The Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Suns, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And finished off by Porter.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Free throw good, Porter. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, John, thanks for the update.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Porter, a screen on Harper. Here's Demon. Porter lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Porter's got 9 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside, Wembanyama takes advantage. That J is good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Thomas. Outside, Porter. Claxton sets the screen for Porter. The long shot, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Wembanyama, outside. Wembanyama just too big down low.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
Here's Porter. Let's lose a three. Not gonna go. Outside Harper. Now Wembanyama. From about 16. Claxton with the rebound. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thomas with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Thomas against Castle. No good from three. Spurs leading by 3. Nifty move. Whoa, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Net shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Dennis. Porter. And there's the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama deadly inside.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Thomas.
Tight defense on Thomas, and he knows how to use that to get to the line.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good for Thomas.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here is Wembanyama. Fires from 14. Wembanyama, good, right over the defense.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thomas down low. Castle covering. That shot, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there.
Dennis, 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Parker, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get screwed on.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Timeout called, the Nets. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
It's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Paxton a screen on Harper. Porter fires. The three doesn't go. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting two.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.